In this lesson, we will add inverse kinematics to the mech's limbs. Now, before we understand what inverse kinematics is, we need to understand a term called forward kinematics. And it's really simple. It's just a matter of rotating objects down a hierarchy. So as we start to do that here, this is called forward kinematics. And this is great for animating arms because naturally we have an arc as we start to animate the arm swing back and forth. And it's also very easy to animate follow-through this way. Or a little bit easier, I should say. Sometimes follow-through is a bit challenging. Now with inverse kinematics, it will inverse the rotation of your joints to follow an end effector or IK handle. So as we start to move that IK handle, you'll notice that we'll be able to simulate natural bends in the legs and arms. So let's go ahead and put this to the test. We'll start with the legs. What we'll do is go to the skeleton menu and grab the IK handle tool. Let's go to our option box and I'll reset the settings. We're going to work with the single chain solver because we'll be able to also rotate the entire arm as we rotate the handle. But there is a time and place for the rotate plane solver. This will actually allow us to get complete control over the twist of the chain by simply connecting the twist of the IK system to a pole vector control. And you can learn more about this in our Quick Start to Volume 3 series. So here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and connect this, the single chain solver, from the thigh down to the first toe. Fantastic. And when we do that, take a look. As we start to move this around, we're able to now drive the leg. How cool is that? Now, just as we're able to adjust our joint size, we could also adjust our IK handle size. We can come down to Display, Animation, and choose the IK handle size parameter. We can see it's kind of maxed out right now. Our mech is rather large, isn't he? But no worries. I mean, if you wanted to, you could always hide the model to take a look at the handle. There it is. Sweet. Let's go ahead and create a few more. We'll go ahead and press the Y key. And we'll connect again from the thigh to the first toe, the one with the larger radius. Let's go ahead and do that for the arms. We'll press the Y key. And we'll connect from the shoulder all the way down to the wrist. Let's do the same thing for the opposite side. And now we can test this out. Let's go ahead and bring our model back. And we'll start to move this around. Take a look at how cool that is. Once we're ready to animate, I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun because we'll be able to create some natural movements in the arms and legs. Fantastic. So at this point, we can head over to our outliner, just so we can start to rename these. So the first one we made, we'll go ahead and name this SC for single chain underscore L underscore leg 01. Let's go ahead and copy this name. We'll move to the right leg, paste, and instead of L, that will be R. We have two more. Let's go ahead and paste, and this one will be SCL arm 01. Fantastic. And now we just need to use this name for the right side. So we'll go ahead and paste and get that renamed. Fantastic. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and actually stop the lesson here. I'm not going to place this in a group just yet because we're actually going to parent these to our animation controllers that we'll work on in the next lesson.